This poem is unwanted. This poem is illegitimate. This poem was an accident. I didn't mean to write it. Yes, I let my pen touch the pad, but I was just scribbling, just doodling, just playing around with it like so many other poets before me. See, I thought the paper was on the peel, so I didn't use any protection. No correction tape, no whiteout, no eraser. I wanted to have it aborted, but by the time I had saved up enough loot, it had already reached its third stanza. The paper won't consent to an ink test, so I'm not claiming it. However, I see it hanging out in the hood sometimes. This poem lets its word sag so you can see it's behind. This poem wasn't raised right. It can barely even rhyme. This poem hangs out with weed papers and it drinks too much wine. This poem will be dead before it reaches its 21st line. Crumpled up in some wastebasket next to a suicide letter, or tragically executed by a heartless paper shredder. At the very least, it will end up locked behind the bars of some legal pad, and it'll be too late then to blame it on dad, whoever that may be. No, this poem won't end happily. It's already lost touch with reality. Heavily influenced by BET, it's caught up in some warped hip-hop fantasy. It denies the genre to which it belongs. This poem thinks it is a rap song. P to the Izzo, E to the isn't. That's the anthem. Get all your hands up. This poem will never be published, revised, or anthologized. This poem will never reside on a library shelf because this poem is illiterate. It can't even read itself. This poem can never be a real love poem. It's too busy trying to be a Mac Daddy poem, but countless careless encounters have made it a that's just my baby's daddy poem. And it has left fatherless verses in journals and notebooks all over town. With each passing line, it sinks further down. Now, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, and not just these, but Ecclesiastes and Song of Solomon yearned for this poem to follow them. These prophetic poems that foretold of the coming Messiah and the glory of the New Jerusalem reached out to this poem, prayed for this poem, loved this poem. But some poems just don't want to be saved. They just crash and burn at the bottom of the page. Prodigal poem.